Okay, video number 16. We left off on the cornfields of Iowa. It was Iowa, not Ohio. I don't know my geography, excuse me. You know what? Let me digress a little bit. In secondary school, there were two subjects I failed. You know what U is? What is it? Undecided, undetermined, or whatever. But I got a U in history and in geography. So don't ask me any history questions. Don't ask me any geography questions. You're going to get a terrible, terrible answer out of me. My sister laughs at me all the time. My sister, by the way, is a history buff. Okay. I think she missed her calling. She's supposed to be, writing books, being a history teacher somewhere and telling stories from who if you want any question answered, ask her. I am not geography, history, forget about it. So I said Ohio. It wasn't Ohio. I think it was Iowa. Now I might be wrong on that too, but I know that I drove through cornfields, okay? From Maryland to Chicago. So if you know exactly, was I in Iowa or Ohio? If you know the answer, leave a comment below and correct me, okay? Because I'm sure I'm just totally butchering that. But anyway, so the police, protected me and, made sure that I wasn't sleeping in the car, and the road was all to myself anyway. So I'm like, okay, if I was using 3 lanes, it was all up to me. Because it was late at night, my brother Philip had asked me to stay until morning, and I said no. So, but I drove and I drove and drove, and I got to Chicago, and I spent the night in Chicago, and then the next morning, the Windy City, and then the next morning, I got up first thing in the morning, and I drove 12 hours from Chicago to Minneapolis, and the next phase of my life started. I went there, I think it was like January, maybe end of December, January, maybe the last day of December. I don't know, but it was, either late after Christmas, New Year, December, or January. And I was supposed to start school a few days after I got there. And when I got to Minneapolis, it was all about school. So I enrolled I had gotten admission into the Carlson School of Business at the University of Minnesota in Minneapolis. And so that's what I studied. I just continued with my business degree and the Carlson School of Management. Wow. I mean, that is, it's top notch. Okay. So, did what I had to do. I was still working. I was still working like a dog, working 12 hours overnight. I would work from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and then I would leave work at 7 a.m. and I go straight to school. And then I leave school, go home, do homework. 7 o'clock, I'm back at work. So I was like, it was round the clock, back at work, 7 to 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning, I think classes started like 8 o'clock, 8:39, I don't remember. But that place was cold. Oh my God. I remember the snow. Oh my goodness. All right. So what do we get from this video? Same thing. Just do it. No excuses. Just do it. See you in the next video.